welcome back. My name is Jem, and yes, this is part 2 because apparently once you open the aliens plus psychics plus secret missions box, it doesn't gently close again. It explodes glitter everywhere, and now we're committed. First, thank you again to my very small but very grounded tribe. You're still here, which means you've either developed critical thinking or a high tolerance for my sarcasm, possibly both. So today we're going deeper. Not just aliens, but secret groups, espionage, and psychic warfare. Because, according to some claims floating around from people like Elizabeth April and organizations like Farsight Institute, governments use psychics for missions, remote viewers access hidden targets, aliens are involved in briefings, and sometimes there are literal meetings with extraterrestrials. Meetings like minutes of the meeting agenda. Item 3, Earth update. Item 4, snacks. Item 5, stop jamming the psychics. Now, let's ground this in reality for a moment. Yes, historically, intelligence agencies did look into psychic phenomena. The US ran the Stargate project during the Cold War. They weren't playing around either. This was serious. But after years of research, the conclusion was results were inconsistent, not reliable for real-world operations, not accurate enough to base missions on. And when it comes to intelligence work, inconsistent is just a fancy way of saying absolutely not. We are not betting national security on this. Because think about what intelligence agencies actually require. Not vibes, not impressions. They need high accuracy, repeatability, verification. If you're planning an operation, you don't want, I'm sensing maybe a building near water, possibly a man. You want second floor, third door, 2 guards, 14.32 entry window. Psychic ability, even at its best, has never delivered that level of precision. Now, here's where the story starts to wobble. If there were individuals with near perfect psychic accuracy, do we really think they would be uploading weekly YouTube videos, talking about classified level information, freely discussing alien interactions? Or would they be, let's say, quietly absorbed into very controlled environments? Because here's the thing people forget. anything involving defense, intelligence, or potential alien contact gets classified faster than you can say Galactic Federation. And speaking of that, the idea that people are regularly attending meetings with a galactic federations, I have questions. Not small ones, big ones. Like, why can't anyone else see these beings? Why are only certain individuals chosen? Why is there no physical evidence? And the big one, if extraterrestrials were giving information about world events, politics, or leadership, why would any government allow that to be publicly shared on YouTube? That wouldn't just be ignored, that would be shut down immediately, quietly, efficiently, and permanently. And yet, we have people openly saying, I met with aliens. They told me what's going to happen globally. And the response from the world is, cool! Don't forget to like and subscribe. No intervention, no silencing, no consequences. That alone should make you pause. Now, I want to say something important here. I do believe there is more going on in this universe than we understand. I've had my own experiences. So, I'm not sitting here saying nothing exists. What I am saying is there's a massive difference between personal, intuitive, internal experiences and public claims of detailed alien briefings about world affairs. Those are not the same thing. And here's where it gets really interesting. Why are people drawn to these claims? Because they offer something very powerful: certainty, importance, a sense that someone knows what's coming. In an uncertain world, that's incredibly attractive, even if the source is questionable. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If someone truly had verified alien contact, accurate future knowledge, insight into global events, they would not be building a YouTube audience. They would be protected, restricted, or completely hidden, because that level of information is not entertainment. It's power. And power is never casually uploaded in 10-minute videos with thumbnails. So, when you hear claims like good aliens are stopping bad aliens from jamming my psychic download, just take a step back and ask, is this evidence-based? Or is this a story that explains why things don't add up? For me personally, I'll stay where I've always been. I'll say I channel. I'll say I am not always accurate. I'll stay honest about what I experience without turning it into an intergalactic soap opera, because the truth doesn't need special effects. All right, that's part 2. If you've made it this far, you're officially part of the Still Questioning Everything Club, and I like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And remember, if aliens are having meetings, I clearly didn't get the invite. Thank you very much, beautiful, beloved souls, for watching another one of my videos. I appreciate every one of you. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. And just to let you know, I'm a psychic medium and I'm an author. My name is Gemstone, and on this channel you can find any and every topic. If it has to do with life and death, I've covered it. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye.